all I was saying was that when I was diagnosed, it was through a blood test, and I would have 1 year every year. I just got a physical, and I would get my triglycerides and LDL, the HDL. I would get all that tested, and my PSA was also. I requested that be added to the list, and so every year I just got my PSA tested. And 1 year they're like, "Hey, your PSA is a little elevated," and I was like, "Okay, what does that mean?" They're like, "It means we need to have you biopsy to see if maybe you have prostate cancer." And I was biopsied, and they were like, "Yes, you have prostate cancer." And it was caught so early that I had the opportunity to decide, take my time and decide on, how I wanted to be treated, when I wanted to be treated. It wasn't emergent, and but I had no symptoms through the entire journey.
I
The
was just gonna
only
ask you, did you feel differently, like tired, any symptomatic
no,
that
I was actually diagnosed. I had just started competing professionally in powerlifting, and I was diagnosed while I was in training for my first competition, and I got
mm,
the results of my biopsy the Monday after I had just won the gold medal in Atlanta. I came back home and went to the doctor, and she's like, "Yeah, you have cancer, dude." I was like, "Okay, I've been training and competing with cancer." And I continued to compete while I had the cancer, and it had zero effect on anything. And I went out and, you know, won competition a month for 7 straight months, and I was winning. And I had no symptoms. I didn't feel any weird way, other than, the emotional toll of knowing that I had cancer. But I was dealing with it through the whole journey, and at no point did I have symptoms. All the way up through, my treatment ultimately was I had a radical.
Here we go again.